Welcome guys to another video. This is the Wrestlemania Backlash reaction. If you watch my predictions video, that's what I thought was going to happen at Wrestlemania Backlash. And now I'm going to react to what actually happened. Okay, we had The Miz versus Damian Priest in a lumberjack match. However, zombies came. Yes, there were zombies. I don't know. I felt it was cool, but I don't know why they did this now. They should have done that like around Halloween. I don't get why they did the zombies now. But anyways, yeah, it was cool. It was The Miz versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest won that match. A lot of people said John Morrison was going to betray The Miz. Like, a lot of people said that. But he actually didn't. But the zombies was really the shocking thing there. There were a bunch of zombies. Go check that out. That was actually really cool. You got the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode versus the Mysterios. The Mysterios became the first father-son tag team champions. It's just a historic moment. Just to be the first father-son champs. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. I mean, that's crazy in WWE. It's never happened before. And now, I'm just glad Ziggler and Roode are not tag team champs anymore. I was really tired of them holding the titles. And now we have some good SmackDown tag team champions. So it's just incredible how they were able to pull that off. And then you got the WWE Championship, Triple Threat, Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre. That was awesome, I guess. Drew McIntyre is my favorite superstar in WWE, and Braun Strowman is the most underrated superstar in WWE, and deserved it more than anyone. Because he's been fighting so hard for now, and he's only been a one-time world champion. But I wanted either McIntyre or Strowman. It was sad to see that Lashley retained. But I guess it's successful because they're keeping it. They want to keep him as champion on Raw there. So I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna work, but yeah, I feel like that. Like Lashley. I guess it was good that he retained. I mean, I saw when he was out in the back, he just had time to rest. And Strowman and McIntyre were fighting by themselves. And then Lashley just comes back and gets that pin. So it was a good strategy by Lashley. Strowman pulling some new moves. I saw him do a senton. I've never seen that, a big guy, do that before. So that was awesome. But yeah, I don't know what's the future of Raw. I don't know if the McIntyre feud continues. I don't know how long WWE is going to keep this up with Lashley as champion.
What is that?
But as Lashley as champion. But we'll see. And then you got the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns versus Cesaro in the main event. I knew Reigns was going to win that match. I mean, it would just be bad for business to have Cesaro win that. But, I mean, Cesaro out-wrestled him almost, but Reigns did so good as well. But yes, Reigns is obviously still the Universal Championship.
I'm out.
He's still got the Universal Championship. That was just awesome. One thing I want to point out, though, is that Cesaro never tapped out. He passed out. Now, they need to switch the rules on that. I don't know. I think you should have to tap out. Because he just passed out. He never gave up.
He died, basically.
But he just never gave up. But yeah, and then Rollins came. When Rollins came, I was so happy because I thought he was going to challenge Reigns. See kind of the Shield going against each other again, but no, Rollins just went for Cesaro. And I feel like the Rollins-Cesaro feud was good at the start, but I feel like it's just prolonged. I feel like it's not going anywhere. I don't know, but it's been for a while, and it was good at first, but I'm really getting tired of it. I mean, it was essential for the Roman Reigns storyline, but I mean, I think now it really has no purpose. But then again, I don't know. We'll see in the coming weeks in the future what WWE is going to do with this. But it's an interesting rivalry. SmackDown's really an interesting show because of the Roman Reigns head of the table tribal chiefing. That it just makes SmackDown so much better than Raw. But wow, you know, some scenery is changing. We got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but WWE for SmackDown and Raw is going to look a little different in these next few weeks. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do. We got Money in the Bank next month. I'll do a predictions video about that like in a month. And bye. And if you like the content, please subscribe.